Okay, so this right here is the compost. These are the compost bins that we're creating here. And I have Sharon here helping out, trying to show us how to do it, you know, because she's had these before. So what it is just to give you guys a quick little tutorial, is what we did was we took 3 of these food grade buckets, make sure they're food grade, and then at the bottom, the bottom one does not have holes. Very simple, right? No holes at the bottom. Then you got the second one. This one will have a little bit bigger holes. So the thicker, a little bit thicker holes, and then the very bottom, so that way actually worms can get through. So you want to make sure they're big enough for a worm. Then the next one, this will be a smaller one for drainage.
Oh, actually, I think we got to flip these.
So, oh.
The drainage is going to be on the
Wrong
bottom.
one. Okay, see, my bad. See, we got a professional composter here in the house telling us how to do it.
Medium on top, because this is where you're going to add your leaves.
Okay.
And the worms want to be able to go in and out.
So then, okay, so then where would I put the leaves at so I can just do it real quick? I'll just throw them in there.
I think technically you do want a little bit of substrate down here in case the worms want to get down there. So maybe put half of that.
So some of this in here.
Yeah. Maybe leave that in here.
Okay. So we got some, so you guys, so here's what we're doing, right? We're putting some, this is just some leaves and some sticks, and
that'll break down over time.
Yeah, and then see, now we're putting this on top. So that was the second layer. Now that's the top layer. So the second layer is it's gonna break down. That's what's gonna break down.
So we'll do more of this.
And then the top layer, we're gonna throw some more of this on top of the top layer.
Here, I'll just get the whole thing.
Oop. All right. And I think your apple is ready for compost now.
Oh, look, there's a little worm in here already.
See, oh my God.
Where did this guy come from?
Got our little friend here. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
One worm in.
All right.
More. So yes, we can add food scraps.
Yep.
But before we do that, we want to start it up with some already ready soil.
Some ready soil. Yeah. Here, I got a scooper here.
No, that's fine. I'll just add
You got it? Okay.
like a handful.
All right.
Just to get it started and get like the microbes that you have in here.
Got it.
Kind of to jumpstart the.
All right. Guys, you guys have to do your compost. I haven't been doing compost, and now I'm doing it. This is my first year. So all these years, I have to go spend all this money on these bags called Boost that are right here. And then these bags right here, they're nice. It's good stuff. It's compost. But I wouldn't have to buy that if I would have just done my own composting.
There you go. Yeah. And then you want a mixture of what they call organic material and inorganic material. So your organic material is the stuff that's going to break down, such as leaves, veggies, fruits. And then this would be inorganic, but this is still going to break down. So you guys can use your egg cartons. You can actually do your eggs as well, but we'll probably separate these because these take longer to break down.
Sure.
But here, I'm going to take off this.
Composting 101. These buckets are cool. Like, I didn't know you can do this. See, I was trying to build a composting of like wood storage containers, and so now that I got some great information here from Miss Sharon.
Yeah.
It's all good now. We're going to be composting. But then you can get these container lids. You just buy the lids, and the lids you can unscrew these lids. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one right next to my back door so I can drop everything in. And then the other one I'll have in the back here, composting, ready to go. So,
we're not going to put this one in just because it's hard to get the sticker.
Oh, yeah, we don't want that. Okay,
you don't want color.
Right.
So ideally, when you do add like your brown materials / inorganic,
you
can do paper bags, you can do toilet paper rolls, really any cardboard stuff.
Yeah.
What I do with these when I don't have the eggs is I just step on it, make sure it breaks down, kind of roll it up with my hands, and then
just drop it in. Yeah, cool.
So I'll put that apple in there.
Awesome.
And then you can add your food scraps over time.
Yeah.
Try to do a ratio of, I think it's 2 to 1. So you want twice the amount of brown material, such as cardboard, leaves. You want twice that, and then twice that to the food scraps.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Awesome. Well, I think that's pretty good. I mean, I don't know. I think that's pretty much that's what I was trying to learn. Like if I wanted to start compost, which I just did, thanks to the help, I think that this is going to be good.
Yeah.
So
I guess,
thank you.
I
Awesome.
guess one more thing is
Okay.
once this gets filled up
Yeah.
to 80% full,
Okay. Yeah.
you can, and because you have two systems, you can harvest some of that very bottom, because the stuff that's ready to put into your garden is going to be the stuff at the very bottom.
Okay.
So you want to take this guy out, rotate it, and then start the other bucket on top.
So when I put the stuff in the garden, I'm gonna pull this one out, and then I'm gonna harvest from here, the stuff from here, and put it in the garden.
Yeah, because technically that's gonna break down too.
Okay, and then I put that back. I fill this back up.
You kind of, because you'll probably have some still stuff breaking down, so you'll kind of have to clear that in order to get to the finished compost.
Okay. And then you clear it and just leave it in there though, right?
Yeah.
It just keeps breaking down, right?
Yeah. So you'll constantly be rotating these top two buckets.
And then the bottom bucket is to catch worm juice, right?
Yeah. So the
sounds gross, but worm juice.
The very, very, very bottom is going to catch all that worm juice, which they also call golden juice. I think,
golden juice. Okay.
which is super rich for fertilizer for your indoor plants.
Okay.
Or like trees. You could even put it back into the raised bed.
Okay. Well, that's awesome. Great work.
Woo-hoo.
Awesome. Composting 101.
101.
All right, let me turn this